What are you upset at the Patriots for right now, Zo? Let's ask that question. Why don't you sit here on the couch in the therapist's office, the football therapist's office,
so I lived
and
it.
tell me what it is that angers you about the New England Patriots, about their current position.
So I lived it.
Lived what?
I lived this experience. And what I am most angry about
is what?
Is I go back to the team that was built. Now, I was here before Bill Parcells got here. When we hired Bill Parcells and his coaches and his people, and they drafted who they wanted. Now, he didn't love it here at the end. You know, they butted heads, and he left and went to the Jets, and that pissed us off. But, boy, when Pete Carroll came in, the team was loaded. He drafted well. He brought in good, hardcore veterans, guys that taught us the Giant way. Bill Parcells left us with a stacked cupboard. Ted Johnson, Kevin Turner, Sam Gash, Vincent Brisby, Willie McGinnis, Ty Law, Teddy Bruschi, Dave Wallabaugh, Curtis Martin. Drafted him in the third freaking round. Guy's a Hall of Famer. He drafted, not big-time starters, he drafted Patriot and Pro Football Hall of Famers. And the greatest coach ever, better than Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, messed up at the end with the GM. GM Bill. Now, maybe he still wanted to stick around and coach, but I don't think that was going to happen. He's here no longer. And that offensive cupboard is bare. And all the guys you signed back are guys Bill picked. His draft picks. And you kept all his people. And you kept a lot of his coaches. I'm mad at the greatest coach in the history of the game left. And we're just seems like we're rolling along with the same. With a much less talented team than when Bill Parcells left. That's what I'm mad at. And I'm excited about a number 3 pick. Because those are impact players. And I just been getting shoved down our throat for a month now, over a month. You're going to draft a guy, but you're not going to play him. Sit in maybe a year or even 2. Do you know what that does to a franchise? To take someone of that magnitude at that position and just tell him to go sit down. The excitement of picking him and also the kick in the nuts if he's not going to play because he's not ready yet. And don't pick him. Trade. Get out. You've been around football a long time. Elliott Wolf's been in war rooms. They're probably looking to trade right now, honestly, because you're getting a ton of signals of they're high on J.J. McCarthy. Like I started to hear that stuff. The Elliott Wolf is pushing. We had that report. Was that in the Stadium or the Athletic? I'm not sure which one. We talked about this yesterday. That he's pushing to get J.J. McCarthy. Everybody else is in love with Drake May. Like, okay, you put no signals out there. Hey, we love these quarterbacks. They're going to be there when we pick. If you love Jane Daniels, shoot. Drake May go too. We like him too. Dynamic. Tells me the phones are on. I think they know if they know if they draft a guy and we're not playing him, that's going to be bad. And it's probably the right thing to do because you're going to kill the kid. Because the kid has no supporting cast. So the smart thing to do at this time, being a football guy and building a football team, TEAM, is to get a ton of value for that number 3 pick. To build your team with 3.
So because you have already failed, you should compound the issue by failing to get a quarterback. That's what you're suggesting. You're accepting the current state of the failure, and you want to compound the failures with another failure.
Imagine the risk of failing by sitting him and then playing him, and he's not that good.
What's the risk in sitting him? No risk in sitting him, other than you look like the crap bag team you are right now.
Kid sat for a while and then kind of forgot how to play, and then all of a sudden
he's going to forget how to play. Now he's going to forget how to play football?
Well, what's he watching? Patrick Mahomes sat. He got to watch
Jacoby Brissett. So you're upset about Jacoby Brissett?
I hear this all the time, too. People chirping me. Well, Mahomes sat, and he's the greatest ever. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, and they moved up to get him in the top 10. Alex Smith was 12-4 in the playoffs.
He didn't forget how to play football because Alex Smith. I'm not. But right.
And then what about Jordan Love? Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. They were in the NFC title game. That's a luxury pick. Sit him. Yeah, we could do that. It pissed Rodgers off. Same way it pissed Brady off when they drafted Garoppolo. Gave him a little kick in the ass. forced his way out of Green Bay. Like, those situations aren't similar. Our situation is dire. And we need help.